awesome Ouachita Chert from Michigan to Louisiana, Missouri, and more. You're not going to want to miss a minute of this one. Like I said, we've got fossils, we've got agates, we've got geodes, we've got all kinds of things here. Ouachita Chert, brachiated pieces. I grabbed a little bit of everything. I don't plan on cutting all this today, and not all these pieces are going to be cut. I just grabbed, a few boxes of things and pulled them out. I've been dying to cut these pieces here from Ozark Buck, these little eggs, and geodes here, as well as these fossils here from City Rockhounding. Some of these different horn corals and chain corals and such. I've been wanting to cut those. Got some Crowley agates here from Mr. Will. I have some self-collected pieces. I figured I'd practice on this agate since I found it broken there already with that big chunk right out of the middle. That was a heartbreaker there. And I'm not going to cut the entire cutting session. I will film some and let you see how they turned out. Alright, first up I have this little small piece of Relic Chert from City Rockhounding. I figured I would try this one first since it's the smallest, and yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing. That way I don't mess up the big ones. Alright, well, I knew there was a chance of that happening, and that's why I picked this one first. Because I've never cut this material before. So that was going to give me my best viewpoint, and the other pieces fell already, but yeah. Look how awesome that looks inside. I can't believe that's just Chert. It looks like an agate. Alright. This one's a slightly bigger one, and I thought this one was a fossil. Look at that. And then this side looks like agate. I have no idea which way to cut it. So, all this on this side and the pattern here, I think I'm going to follow this natural orange stain right there from the iron staining. Just above the halfway mark in the rock, just under all this action going on here on the top, and it's going to run just below that clear area under the red, so hopefully I'll be able to catch it all, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, we're ready. You want to see it? Oh, that's all you get. You gotta wait till the end to see the rest. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. I guess I cut it the right way, though. I see bullets. Look at a little, would they be uli? Bullets. Of course, the sun went away. There it goes. Isn't it cool? It's so cool. And look at this red coming through. Look at that. Oh, let me get it wet again. Isn't that just awesome? So maybe I have found some Ouachita Chert. I just didn't know it. Because I'm finding stuff that looks like that. I just thought it was some river tumbled quartz that I was finding. But clearly I got buckets of it. Buckets of them down there. I didn't even know what I had. I'll have to cut into some and see what they are. I did a quick face on this one just because I wanted to peek inside. I wasn't sure if I should cut this way or this way. And so we have really pretty, beautiful red coming through, and there's even some quartz maybe. So it's got some kind of crystal structure inside there. Little druzy pocket. But I don't see the Ouachita much in this one, so I think I might have cut it the wrong direction. I think I should have went this way. But I made sure just to take off the edge so that way I could cut it that way. Well, maybe I should have cut with that right there. I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm just winging it, guys. Alright, so instead of cutting it how I had previously said, I decided to just face the edges. Why? Because I started going around, and look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's so pretty. So I think what I'm going to do is, I took some of the edges off, but I'm going to put this one on the sander and maybe round it out, because that is just awesome. Look at the little ooh that's in there. You guys see them? I'll show some close-ups at the end. Alright, I'll give you a sneak peek at this one. Look at that! It's so awesome! Alright, now we're gonna cut some of these little eggs. I've been trying to get into these guys, so let's see what happens. Oh man, guys, I was trying so carefully not to break this, cutting it so slow, and it just crumbled on me. Look, it was so cool looking too. Look, it was a perfect little chert nodule. cutting it so slow, trying to be careful. Darn. Well, I guess I could trim that up a little bit and try and salvage it. Wow, wow, wow. Second one did the same thing. Well, see, they got all these little cracks in them, but I thought, well, maybe it's just the exterior. I could get away with it, but it broke too. Still cool looking. It really still super cool looking. I love it. This one almost looks like it was trying to be an agate in there. Oh, but as soon as I got right about halfway through at the end, you could see where there was a fracture that maybe healed, where the staining came through there, and about halfway through, and it just came apart on me. Oops. Well, I know I'm not going to cut the third one. I got another one of these left that Ozark Buck had sent me these. So I'm going to keep that one. I don't want to mess that one up. I thought, alright, the first one was my fault. I'll try it again, but I don't want to mess them all up. Alright, let's see. What's next? Alright, we're going to try some of these little geodes. This one, I hope this one don't break. It's got a little peephole right there. I can see some crystal structure down in there, so I'm gonna try. I don't know if, I think I'm just gonna go down the middle. I think that'll be maybe the strongest point. I'm worried if I just try to take off this edge that it's gonna grab over here or something and catch on me and break it. I think I might go down this natural line there. I think this is the middle of the geode, where that part, the right side of the geode's exterior is broken off. So we have an interior here and then exterior here, I think. See? So we're going to give that a try. See what I've been doing real quick. We've got some weather coming in. I've been cutting these little guys, and I'm obsessed with them. Look at them. They turned out so cool. I made some little carrot slices. I got one of those, and then I had a big one here that I thought might have been agatized, so I cut that one. Look at, isn't that awesome? You can see all of it in there, every little chamber, all the structure, everything. I don't know the proper name of it, but it is freaking awesome. Now, even cooler, check this out. The little geodes, the one that had the crack in it, I cut it in the right spot. It did have a little crack, it had a little peephole. There's all kinds of little crystals down in there. The sun's gone, so you won't be able to see them. I gave you guys a little sneak peek at this one earlier. So here's the exterior. It's wet, so it's not going to be all shiny and sparkly, but it's completely covered with druzy. And it's got these pyrite inclusions here. And I had no clue how to cut this thing. Let's see. There we go. Look at that banding. Isn't that cool? It was cut in half when I had gotten it, and it didn't show very much, so I went and cut these edges more to reveal some more of that banding. Isn't that beautiful? What else? Oh yeah, this guy.